Chapter 13. All creation begins first in your imagination. It is your tool for conscious manifestation. Use it to create positively, and your wildest dreams will manifest. Adama. The great jade Lemurian temple of Telos and the flame of healing, a fifth ray activity. Adama speaks to us about healing and Lemuria. A profound meditation takes us to the great jade temple of Telos, where what we experience is incredibly healing and refreshing. Greetings, my friends, this is Adama of Telos. Whenever we are invited to share our teachings, it is always a time of great joy and fulfillment for us in Telos. Today, we would like to discuss a new approach to healing and introduce you to a wonderful healing temple we have in Telos, called the Great Jade Temple. Access to this awesome temple has been closed to surface dwellers since the sinking of our continent 12,000 years ago. Recently, however, the doors of this great temple of healing have been reopened to all who wish to visit. You are invited to come here in your etheric bodies to recharge, purify and learn to heal with a new level of understanding. This new dispensation is indeed a privilege that all of you on the surface can take advantage of during this monumental time of change and healing for humanity and for the planet. The Great Jade Temple was physical in the time of Lemuria, and its main focus has always been healing in the true sense of the word. Since its construction hundreds of thousands of years ago, its energies have blessed the lives of the people. Inside the temple has burned the immortal, unfed flame of healing for the planet. This healing flame has been constantly nurtured by the angelic kingdom, by the Holy Spirit and also by the love of the people of Lemuria. The energies of this temple have held the balance of true healing for the planet itself, for her inhabitants and for your Earth Mother as well. When we realized that our continent was in danger and would eventually be destroyed, we also knew that this great temple would be lost in its physical expression. We therefore decided to build a physical replica in Telos. Although the replica is a bit smaller than the original temple, all the records of the energies of the immortal flame of healing, since the time of its creation were transferred here to Telos. It is still gathering momentum to this day. This awesome healing energy was never lost to this planet, in spite of the destruction of our continent. All of its energies and treasures were moved prior to Lemuria's demise. Planning for the building of the replica and moving the energy of the temple took place a couple of thousand years before Lemuria went down. Replicas of many other important temples were also built in Telos at the same time. In order to save our culture and as many of our people as possible, we had to plan our strategy 5,000 years ahead of the actual time of the foreseen cataclysms. Healing is so greatly needed at this time for all of you, and this is why we have opened the doors of the Great Jade Temple to assist humanity now. It is our great pleasure to invite you to come here in your etheric body at night to receive a much greater understanding of true healing. When you come here, we have as guides a great number of our people who are always willing to take you under their wings, spiritually to assist you in healing the deep traumas and sorrows of the past and present. As you heal your inner pain and traumas, you will also heal the difficult conditions in your lives and your physical bodies. External pains and difficulties are always the mirrors of inner pains and fears. They mirror to you what needs to be healed and transformed in your consciousness. We can assign 3 counselors for each of you who come here. They can assist you with whatever is most needed for your return to wholeness. One counselor focuses with you on your emotional body, another focuses with you on your mental body and a third one focuses on the healing of your physical body, all in total harmony and synchronicity. In this way, your healing becomes more balanced than if you just focus on one aspect of yourself, without understanding and transforming your internal programming. Understand that when one aspect of yourself is not in perfect balance, it affects all other aspects of your being. How does one get to the Great Jade Temple in his or her etheric body? Through intention, my friend. What you need to do is to set your intention to come to this temple in your meditation or before you go to sleep at night. As an example, you may say the following prayer to your God self and your guides and masters. From the Lord God of my being, I request to be taken to the Great Jade Temple in Telos tonight. I now ask my guides, masters and angels to take me there as my body rests from the activities of the day. You may also formulate your own prayer requests. Set the intention that you want to come here for recharging, for purification, for healing, for counseling, or simply to have communion and interaction with us under the energies of the flame of healing. We know how to take care of you once you get here. Basically, in your higher soul body, you know how to get here yourself. Simply trust that it is happening, even if you do not have any conscious recollection of your experience when you wake up. Your etheric body looks almost identical to your physical body, except it is more perfected. It also feels as physical to you when you are here. In the future, your transformed body will also feel very physical to you, although it will be relieved of much density and the frequency will vibrate at a much higher rate. In the process of transforming your consciousness and your physical body, you are not losing anything. You are integrating higher, more subtle vibrations and greater light. All you will be losing is much unwanted density. Your body will become much more refined, much more beautiful, limitless, immortal, and will feel just as physical as it does now. You will not experience limitation of any kind. The veils will be removed. You will travel at the speed of light. It is going to be a lot of fun, I promise. What would be an appropriate request for one to bring to the temple for healing? Basically, on this planet most people have physical problems of some sort, and many hidden fears which create challenges in your daily life. You have emotions trapped in your subconscious and unconscious mind that were imprinted on your soul from many past experiences that were not only painful, but often very traumatic. These experiences were the lessons that were learned along your evolutionary pathway. Everyone has an accumulation of emotional trauma in their feeling body from many thousands of embodiments. Resolution is now needed for final clearing, healing, and for the integration of the greater wisdom for which these experiences were created. Any experience that was not cleared in a given lifetime keeps replaying the same programming again and again in all subsequent lifetimes until true healing, wisdom, and understanding take place in the depth of the soul. The sadness, sorrow, grief, emotional trauma, and anything you experience that does not reflect the natural joy, bliss, and ecstasy of your being indicate what needs healing within yourself. Conscious and subconscious fears hold everyone back and need to be cleared. Mental toxins coming from lifetimes of embracing erroneous belief systems and distorted programming are now surfacing in one way or another to be finally cleared and healed. Pay attention to the promptings of your soul and bring to the temple at night those pressing issues so much in need of healing and resolution. Our guides will discuss with you the lessons and wisdom you need to understand and what steps you can take to achieve true and permanent healing. Your healing can be compared to the peeling of a huge onion with hundreds of layers. You heal one layer at a time until completion. You then become a perfect mirror of your divinity and all things open to you, beyond your wildest dreams. Much of this work, but not all, can be done at night while your body sleeps and can later be integrated in your daily life. You don't need to know what every fear and all past experiences are about. All you need to do is consciously release these energies, whatever they are called, and however they are felt, as they come up in your consciousness. This is the kind of work our counselors can do with you as they have access to your Akashic records. They can give you much insight for your healing. In turn, you bring back and integrate this new wisdom within your subconscious, and in your waking state, you can begin to apply it. Your meditations with your divine presence will resurrect a greater awareness of who you truly are. If you wish to ascend within the next decade, clearing and healing yourself must become your main priority. Your inner work is the most important task for you at this time to accelerate your evolution and to prepare for your homecoming. Our counselors at the temple will give you, at the soul level, a broadened perspective of why you are experiencing certain health problems. They will show you why certain difficulties persist in your life and how you have created them, be they physical, mental, or emotional. With the assistance of our counselors, you will learn to heal yourself and all the pain and distortions imprinted in your soul. Before any complete and permanent physical healing can take place, the emotional causes or distortions in your belief system have to be addressed and released. I'm not referring to band-aid solutions, but to permanent healing. Know that all physical problems, even if they appear to be accidents, are always rooted in the emotional and mental bodies. Mental stress and mental illnesses also have their roots in the emotions. The emotional body is the starting point for permanent healing. The traumas suffered during the destruction of Lemuria and Atlantis, when people were separated from loved ones and families overnight, gave birth to much fear, sadness, sorrow, and despair in the souls of humanity, and you have carried these traumas forward lifetime after lifetime. It is now time to completely heal the past and embrace a brand new paradigm of love, personal empowerment and unprecedented grace for your life and for the planet. In Telos, we are your brothers and sisters, close friends of the past who love you all so very much. It is our joy to extend to you all the assistance we are allowed at this time to complete your transformation, resurrection and ascension into the realms of love and light. We are aware that the level of pain on the surface has been so great that many of you have closed your hearts as a means of protection from the pain you could no longer endure. You have chosen to live in the survival mode instead of embracing the joy of living. We have also disconnected from so many wondrous aspects of ourselves in order to survive here in this third dimension. How can we heal this trauma now in a few short years and prepare for the great planetary shift? You can accomplish this through a deep surrender to the inner process of healing. The I Am of your being knows exactly how to assist you in your total healing and take you all the way back home in the least painful manner. Healing the pain of the past is a gradual process but also the greatest adventure of all your many incarnations here, and the one that will open the doors of your soul to your spiritual freedom. It is leading you, step by step, to reconnect consciously with all the wondrous aspects of your greater self. In the process, your hearts will open 1,000-fold. As your hearts open, you will begin to see and understand all that has happened through the eyes of the soul. Your heart is the great intelligence of your soul and is one with the mind of God. It knows everything, holds all memories of all aspects of you since the beginning, and it will never mislead you. Your heart is the part of your beingness that you must learn to know and really trust again. You have closed your hearts, dear ones, because your pain and fear have been so great. Closure was a form of protection for you in the past. It served your evolution in wondrous ways that you will come to understand one day, but now it no longer serves you. It is time for all of you to finally come home to the light and love of your divinity. Many of you still cling to your old pain and fears simply because you are afraid to open your hearts to unconditional love and release your erroneous beliefs. You fear that if you open your hearts to life unconditionally, you may suffer even more pain. Old fears and pain have become so familiar to you that you have found a distorted level of security and comfort in them. How do we actually open our hearts and allow our emotional bodies to begin the healing process? There is no recipe that will work for everyone. Each one is unique and has different issues to heal. Each one of you has a different emotional makeup and your own distinct healing process, but success for all will be achieved. Basically, you start the process through choice, sustained intention, and conscious and active meditation. Daily communication with your higher self is also essential. Ask that part of you that remains in divine wholeness to reveal what needs healing in the now moment, and to bring it forth into your conscious awareness. Start signaling to your I Am presence with serious intention that you want to ascend and be whole again, and that you want to reconnect and integrate all parts of yourself. Willingly surrender your desire with trust and love to whatever process is necessary to receive that healing. Be assured that you will receive the full cooperation of your higher self and the whole of the light realm. Your healing will take place at every level. Your higher self has been waiting for your return to grace for a very long time. Be assured of its full cooperation. Never allow yourself to judge the process. Soon, you will find yourself on the other side, in this wondrous world you have been longing and dreaming about through the ages. Your higher self communicates with you through your emotions. This means that you need to pay attention to what you are feeling at all times. If it is not pleasant, simply release it through the fires of the heart and keep moving to the next healing, and the next, until you are whole again. Your higher self will draw to you the right books, the right people and the right opportunities to ensure your success. If you open your mind and heart to your healing with sustained intention and diligence, the process can unfold with ease and grace. Your healing process will continue to progress as you remain focused in your intention. It may appear to be a lot of work at first, and without doubt, it is. See it as a journey back to the sun of your being and know that the process is filled with rewards and fulfillment along the way. You are not alone in this journey. All your angels, guides, masters, as well as all of us in the new Lemuria, are accompanying you at every step. The entire spiritual hierarchy of this planet, your Earth Mother and the whole of the light realm are at your beck and call to assist your healing. Know that you deserve our love and assistance. Never hesitate to ask. As your healing progresses, your energy will come back. Your physical body will start letting go of the pain and traumas of the past, and you will begin to rejuvenate. You will feel yourself becoming more alive and vibrant. Humanity has been working with 5% to 10% of its full potential as divine beings. The rest of your being has been there all along in a state of slumber. Wake up and heal yourselves. As you open your hearts and let go of your pain, you will become more and more alive. The joy you feel will be amplified many times. Your mental faculties will expand and you may discover a new sense of awe and freedom. Consciously open yourself to grace and allow yourself to receive those energies in your body daily. Do we actually ever reach a point where the healing is done? Yes, my friend. Every time you work these things out within yourself, you go deeper and deeper. You are peeling off layers, and some of them go very deep. When you think you have reached the last layer, you start feeling better and you think the healing is complete, but then, the pain may surface again to be healed on a much deeper level. This is why now, in this particular time of the last incarnation for many of you, the healing process seems more endless than ever before. In this lifetime, everything comes together, not from 1 or 2 or 6 incarnations, but from the totality of your incarnations on the earth. Most of you have had thousands of incarnations on this planet. Everything manifests now in your lives to be healed, every little thing. It may appear worse now than before because you are consciously looking at it. Does the toxicity we encounter in our daily lives impact the speed of our healing process? Well, yes, it adds to your burdens. Let me explain this. You have various bodies, what you call subtle bodies. You also have 4 main body systems: the physical vehicle, the emotional body, the mental body and the etheric body. Each of these has a number of sublevels as well. That is why we talk of 9 subtle bodies or 12 subtle bodies or more. We will not explore all of this now as it is too complex for this discussion. We will focus on the main 4 bodies that each represent 25% of your totality. They work together, so when you suppress one you suppress the others. When you heal one, you bring relief to the others. It is important to know that when you ingest or inhale toxic chemical substances, certain of them are fairly easy to clear from the body, while with others the body has no mechanism of elimination. 21st century chemicals and pollution have been so thoroughly incorporated into your food, water, and air supply, the body has great difficulty eliminating them. The levels of toxins within your bodies continues to build. When the body was designed, these man-made toxic substances did not exist. They have a tendency to lodge in the cells, and only the right application of homeopathic and vibrational remedies can eliminate those undesirable vibrations. It is quite complicated. Do what you can to ingest into your bodies only the purest type of water and foods. When you do not feel well physically, your emotions rise up and your mental faculties are not as sharp. When you do not feel emotionally balanced, your physical body doesn't feel well either because it is all connected. When your thoughts are negative or in judgment, you lower the vibration of all your bodies. You cannot separate any part of yourself without affecting the whole. What I am becoming aware of is the realization that we can never be whole until we awaken, and until we heal each one of these bodies. You cannot become whole if you avoid healing any part of your energetic makeup. True and permanent healing takes place when you create balanced healing at all levels. There are people who are physically ill, let's say with cancer. They spend a fortune in trying to achieve physical healing by the cut, burn and poison modalities of the medical establishment, but their emotional state, which may in part have caused the cancer, is never addressed. In fact, these treatments add much more stress and trauma to the already overburdened emotional body. What kind of permanent healing can be expected from such denial of a basic aspect of self? Billions of dollars are being spent each year in the application of band-aid solutions. Some people experience temporary remission at times, but what occurs is not true and permanent healing. Even if temporary or short-term relief is gained, if the soul has not gained any understanding or wisdom from experiencing the illness, true healing has not taken place. If the person dies from the cut, burn and poison method, healing and understanding are not achieved because the root of the problems in the emotional body were ignored. Whatever the cause of the cancer, if not addressed in one lifetime, will be repeated again in subsequent incarnations until the deeper understanding and wisdom are learned. Your I Am presence requires that you learn all of your lessons of wisdom and truth before you can access your total spiritual freedom and your return to wholeness. This is why you have had so many incarnations. Angels and many other beings from the light realm working with humanity come regularly to the temple for purification and recharging. The Great Jade Temple serves as a means of decontamination for them, a setting in which to unload the discordant energies picked up from their contact with surface humanity. Your God Self works from the level of creation. It works very closely with angels, ascended masters and with us in facilitating your healing. We are never permitted to perform healings for you without the permission of your divine presence. In all your efforts to heal yourself, you must include and reconnect with your I Am presence and state your intention for whatever it is you want to accomplish or heal. If we did it for you, how could you ever become a master of divine expression? Sometimes, people get angry with the ascended masters or angelic presences because they feel their prayer requests have not been answered the way they expected. In doing so, they deny the divine source of their desires, closing their hearts to further assistance. Perhaps you asked a certain ascended master to receive the money to go on a trip, and the trip did not materialize. Or you wanted to manifest a relationship with a specific person, and it did not happen either. Instead of surrendering the issue to divine grace and the greater wisdom of your divinity, who knows what is best for your chosen pathway for this life, you become angry at God or the ascended master. You decide you will no longer have anything to do with them, and you close the door. This kind of attitude, beloved ones, is common in humanity. Those engaging in such emotions deprive themselves of much assistance, grace and blessings for that given incarnation. What you don't realize is that no ascended master or angelic presence can go beyond the pathway of your soul. Your I Am knows exactly what you need to learn and accomplish to meet the goals you set for this lifetime. Any angel or ascended master will always work in full cooperation with your divine self to assist your greater plan and ultimate destiny. While you are in the third dimension, you are veiled and do not see the broader perspective of your incarnation. Your I Am is your governor, and your soul represents the sum total of all your experiences. Ascension is the process of unifying all of this into oneness. You become totally whole again. You become the personification of your divine self, manifesting the fullness of your divinity. The final stage of ascension is the most wonderful event that could ever happen in anyone's evolution. For so many lifetimes you have worked toward that one goal, and in this lifetime you can achieve it fully. You can become all that you ever wanted to be, because the doors of ascension are now wide open, like never before in millions of years. This is your chance to say yes to this great opportunity. All the help and assistance you need will be provided. Be wise and take advantage of this rare window of opportunity. Ascension doors close and open, according to various cycles of evolution. It may be a long time before they open as wide again. I would say to all of you, if you want to gain your spiritual freedom in this lifetime, to become totally unlimited and to experience the alchemical marriage of your soul with your God Self through the process of the ascension, there is no better time than now to achieve it. You must consciously and intentionally choose it and want it more than anything else. You are not going to be forced into it. You are being offered at this time the greatest of all opportunities. Will you take our hands and accept our assistance for your homecoming? We are already home. Will you come and join us? Conscious meditation to the Great Jade Temple. The Great Jade Temple is a famous and sacred place where beings from all dimensions on this planet and beyond come for healing. Those of the light realms who directly assist humanity also come to this temple to cleanse and recharge their energies. It is used by galactic beings as well. This healing temple is visited by many civilizations. It is mainly constructed of the purest concentration of jade. I ask now that you center yourself in your heart, sit comfortably and relax, begin to receive and integrate the healing energies. You are now invited to come with me on a journey in consciousness to Telos to experience the Great Jade Temple beneath Mount Shasta. You are traveling here in your etheric body. As you continue to focus in your heart, ask your higher self and your guides to take you along for this experience. There are many of us there, waiting to receive you. Invite your guides to take you to Telos in consciousness to the portal of the Great Jade Temple. All your guides are familiar with this place, and they know exactly how to take you there. Totally relax your body and breathe deeply as you focus your intention to visit the Great Jade Temple. Now imagine yourself there. See yourself arriving at the portal of this huge temple, a four-sided pyramid made of the finest quality of jade stones. The head priest, a guardian of this temple, greets you. Notice the floor tiled with jade and pure gold. Fountains of golden-green luminescent light are shooting their essence about 30 feet in the air from several areas, creating a very mystical effect. Feel yourself there and look at whatever is shown to you. Feel the air that you are now breathing in the temple and feel the invigorating energy created by all the fountains of pure healing energy permeating the air everywhere. How refreshing and rejuvenating it is for your whole body. Though you are there in your etheric body, you will bring back some of this vibration to your physical body when you return. That is why it is so important to breathe in deeply, taking in as much of the healing energy as you can. Flowers of all shapes, sizes and colors, along with a large variety of emerald green plants, are growing in large jade boxes, creating a most magical environment. As you gaze upon this most magical beauty, feel the energies of the temple. Keep taking in as much of this energy as you can. The head priest introduces each one of you to a member of our community of Telos who will be your guide and assistant for your journey here. As you enter the temple with your guide, you see a very large stone made of pure jade, oval-shaped, about 10 feet in diameter and 6 feet high. This stone resonates with the purest and highest healing vibration. On the top of the stone, you see a round chalice made of gold and jade. It has a flat base and sides about 10 inches high. It is hosting the emerald green unfed flame of healing that has been burning to assist humanity for millions of years. Now feel this huge flame deeply in your soul, in your heart and in your emotional body. Yes, you can also take your emotional body there. This awesome flame burns perpetually and maintains a major healing energy matrix for the planet. This flame has consciousness, my friends. It is fed eternally by the love of the Holy Spirit, the angelic kingdom and our love as well. As you approach the jade stone, you are invited by the guardian of the healing flame to sit on a chair made of pure jade, and to meditate and contemplate what in your life needs healing the most. What changes in your consciousness are you willing to make to bring about that healing? While in meditation, you are receiving telepathic guidance and assistance from your guides, and this guidance is imprinted in your heart and soul. Now, we will pause for you to have this interaction with your guides and with your higher self for your healing. Pause, see and feel the jewels, the crystals and healing energies of the temple and breathe them in. Breathe in this healing energy deeply, as much as you can. You are going to take this energy back into your physical body. Keep breathing it in. You are in one of the most sacred healing sites on this planet. Take as long as you need, there is no hurry. When you feel complete, get up from your chair and walk around the temple with your guide. Absorb all the beauty and the healing energy you can. Feel free to communicate to him, her the burdens of your heart and ask for further assistance for your healing. Be open to whatever is revealed to you. If you do not remember your journey consciously, do not be concerned. For most of you, it is not yet meant to be and you are getting the information at some other level. When you feel complete, come back to consciousness in your body and take several deep breaths. Know that you can return there anytime you want. Each time you will be assisted in the same manner. The more often you return, the greater the rapport you create with us and the greater momentum you generate for your healing. We are reaching out to you. We ask you now to respond and reach out to us as well. It can only work when we all cooperate together. We now conclude this meditation by sending you love, peace and healing. We are holding our hands out to you with love, guidance and assistance. We are only as far away as a thought, a whisper or a request from your heart. And so be it. I am Adama.